Well,
I'm trying desperately to get us electricity so we can start really mass producing.
okay. Live
Right now
stream has
it's...
gone live.
Oh, well then.
In that case, we need to make our way over to Cherno. Got to take out some of those raiders, Santa.
Yes, another jolly smashing time today, yes.
Right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna kill him, and we're gonna steal his beads.
Weird, the burner lab looks different. Oh, that makes sense because it's burning things.
Yeah.
Cool graphics.
Oh, I'm like really excited to get like the biofarms going. I've played with them a little bit in single player. I remember last time on your server we had like a weird omni mutator, but if you just use the growing method, I think it produces more, but don't hold me to that.
I'm going to, and if you're wrong, God help you.
Okay. I mean, it won't affect me, so I mean, hey.
Shit.
I'll just be like, alright, senpai.
Fucking ruined my plans, god damn it.
It's me.
So what is this ground tile made of? Is this just rock?
This is stone.
Oh, okay.
Stone bricks, to be specific. I want to make like the generator and power complex here for pretty much everything for now.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Yeah, biters, pollution, and evolution, all that shit are turned off.
Oh boy!
So we can get as industrially nasty as we want.
You know, it's funny considering the fact that in real life, like this isn't even a drop in the bucket as to what's produced in real life.
No, not even close.
But I do see the humor in it. It's like we produce like the most grotesque amount of pollution. The equivalent would be like we have a nuclear reactor and we're dumping nuclear waste literally just on the ground behind the plant.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what we're doing.
Although the funny thing is, the game... Hey, Flashiest, how's it going? The, in Factorio, the nuclear power is clean. Completely clean.
Even though it's not, but you know, hey, shh.
It isn't?
Well, the nuclear waste.
You can reprocess it back into fuel.
Right, but in reality, there is nuclear waste. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well... Actually, now that you mention that... That's one of my biggest... It's shameful to call this a pet peeve. Oh, jeez. Hey, Flashiest, is the stream really choking, or is that just the preview being stupid? There, put that in chat so he sees it.
Right-ho, boyo.
Well, now it seems to be working. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, my biggest beef with nuclear power is how fucked we got by the environmentalists of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. There was so much technological development in other countries that we have third-generation reactors today that can use the waste from second-gen reactors. So all this shit from, we need Yucca Mountain to bury all our waste. Like, well, we could do that, or we could start building these newer ones that can eat that fuel. And granted, they produce what you would call waste. But again, you can reprocess it and feed it right back in. And they're even proliferation proof. Like, they don't produce weapons grade materials. So it's just usable for power. I know, we had the China syndrome come out in the 70s and scared everybody away from nuclear.
Well, to be honest, we need something more. How should I put this? More self-sustaining.
Sure,
Because-
but I think nuclear is the best option to get us there.
Not really, actually.
What do you think?
There is current. Well, we can make magnetic motors right now. In fact, I know the blueprint for them.
Yeah.
The problem is that one, it's not broadcasted or nobody knows about it, because if you did, that put power companies out of business. And two, it's perpetual energy that's virtually forever.
Oh. Is there any actual science behind that, or is it just sort of...
Yes. Yes. I looked into it because, matter is neither created or eradicated, so to speak.
True.
So the idea that a magnet motor would generate perpetual energy, or not perpetual, excuse me, but consistent energy, it doesn't make sense, because during a magnet motor's operation, the energy that it creates as well as the energy that it dissipates is the equal amount to create it to move.
Okay, so it produces energy reliably, not perpetually.
No. Don't
Okay.
mistake me. Like, if someone told you about it, they would basically tell you, yeah, it produces energy, but the same energy it produces is the same exact that it expends.
Oh.
Which that's correct.
Well, then that is
But-
perpetual motion.
Well, no, not exactly, because this is where it gets to be important. Because the Adams motor, or the dude that was in Australia or some country, and Switzerland did it too, they made a method to where during the rotation, if you cut electrical power to the motor at very specific intervals during its rotation, you'll actually generate electricity back into itself. Thus, it'll create energy without losing any, and it makes it 8 times more efficient.
Oh, okay. It almost sounds like a flywheel type of thing.
It kind of is. Just imagine a disc that spins, there's magnets on the outside of it, and that's what's generating the electricity because it's hooked to a motor.
Yeah.
But powering the magnets is what forces it to turn. But again, if you cycle the power, I think it's like 0.01 microns or something per cycle, it will generate electricity without losing it because it'll cycle it back.
So you're cycling it in the megahertz range.
Something like that.
Wow. Yeah, that could be
I'm
a
not that...
technical challenge to get that working.
Well, it's been done. It's just
Not
you
as-
don't hear about it.
Well, my only issue with that is, and it's the same thing with like the water engine and these other things that supposedly the automotive industry or the energy industry buys up and quashes because it'll put them out of business. I don't get how it would. It doesn't,
Because everybody would want it.
and they could manufacture it.
No, because, how to put it, our industry is based on the here and now, and the idea is that they want to expend everything we have now. Basically, they already have plans to use something entirely different than oil once oil's run out.
Gotcha. Well,
It's like a controlled marketplace.
sure. The issue with that, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, just to be an
Right,
asshole,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
they already have an existing market that they could sustain with oil, even with these alternate generation systems. So, if they could produce, energy and electricity and bill everybody for it, and we have all electric cars and all that jazz, great. They could still make a fuck ton of money with petroleum products and oil because we use it in fucking everything from like plastics and derivatives, and you still need jet fuel for airplanes and steamers and ships that don't use nuclear. So the market wouldn't go away. I don't know. I damn it, why is my stream choking on dick?
Oh my.
Let me make sure the server's not choking on something. It shouldn't be. It's got 12 fucking cores.
My god.
Nope, it's fine.
That's some amazing computer you have there, sir.
That thing's 9 years old.
12 cores, though? Like, fuck.
Yep, I shit you not. It's a, what is it? It's an HP ProLiant DL380 6th generation. It's a 2U rack server. It's got dual Xeons in it. It came with 4-core Xeons, so 2x4 for 8 cores. But $100 more put 6-core chips in it. So yeah, and it came with 24 gigs of memory. That's what it's running now, and it can take up to I think it's 144 gigs.
Damn.
And that'll be, if I update anything else on it, it'll be that. Not probably to that limit, but probably a good chunk of memory. I wonder why the stream is dropping like this. There's no load on anything. I said load.
You're adorable, sir.
Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. Hey, buddy, I think he thinks you're cute.
Hey, Mirrors.
Shut up, butthole! Are you threatening me?
God damn. That's when you know you're old, just saying.
Yeah, they came back for a season, if you can believe that.
I find that very hard to believe.
It was actually really damn good. It was Mike Judge and everything. Right back on MTV. 1 season extra. It was just a few years ago. And they didn't just do music videos. They also did some fucking reality show snippet. And they ripped on reality stars. It was great.
Oh, that's perfect.
Alright, I feel like I'm being completely and utterly useless. So what would you like me to do?
Not at all. You're an amazing person, and we love you here.
No. I mean in the factory.
Oh, I mean, but there's always that supervisor that just comes out and looks at people and goes, "Yep, good job. All right, keep it up."
I'm the guy with the clipboard. Is that it?
You're the safety coordinator.
Oh God! Don't say that. My dad had that job for several years, and he taught me to hate everything about it.
Hey, but being a safety coordinator is important business.
It is to a point. It's a noble goal, preventing people from, getting killed or maimed. But then, the difference between that and OSHA insanity, it's quite a gulf. Well, I don't know, Flashiest. I see it chokes on my screen too, on my preview, that is, every once in a while. I don't know. Maybe it's probably out of my control, I guess, is the point. It could well be Twitch. Between me and Twitch, or my broadband to Twitch or some shit. I don't fucking know. But seriously, point me in a direction, tell me to do shit, and I would do shit.
Really, we're kind of in a shit position because we're just starting out.
Okay.
So...
Then I will blather like an idiot.
Because I don't know what else to do. Like, even now, we're like so scroungy for resources that literally I'm just funneling everything I can into mining. Mining.
Okay. Cool.
I guess if you want, you can like siphon everything from this chest of stone into the manufacturing of genuine stone.
Oh, collect all the crushed rock?
Right, and just slap it in that assembler.
Okay, I can do that. I just picked up 16 stacks of that shit. That wasn't very smart of me.
Perfectly wonderful. We have stone for days.
So, we have found a task that challenges Willfe.
Are you sure challenging is the right word?
Well, I clearly can't be trusted with big piles of rock, so...
Oh, jeez.
I'm kidding. I just absent-mindedly control-clicked the chest and absorbed all the inventory. There is one other mod that we might consider, and it's not critical, but in fact, actually, once we're past this stage, it really doesn't matter. It makes it so that when if you're gonna control right-click into a machine, if you right-click and drag over a bunch of machines, it evenly distributes what you're dropping into all the machines.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, Flashiest. Right. One moment.
Do I need... Oh, I need... Oh, no, maybe I don't need... What the fuck does it...
Okay, so you... Wait a minute. I have an etiquette question. And you're the worst person in the world to ask this question because I know what your answer will be. No.
Oh, okay.
No. It's this isn't my Discord server. It's zombies. So he's okay with me creating the channel, of course. He gave me admin permissions. But is it kosher for me to give out the Discord link to my stream chat so they can join voice if they're going to hop in the server with us?
That's a good question. One that I don't have an answer to, unfortunately.
Let me ping Monsieur. Maybe he'll, That or we could just switch to my server.
Yeah, we can do that. It doesn't bother me either way. Hey, we're producing.
Wait, seriously? I know that worked. Hang on a second. We apologize for the dreadful inconvenience. I just did this.
We apologize?
Yes.
Okay, let's try that again. It should work over HTTPS as well, but I just copy-pasted that, and it worked. So if it's still saying it's a dead link, then I've got something wrong. What?
Discord's been shit, too.
Because
so.
cat... I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
She's trying to tell you that she loves you.
What is? This is my server, my web server. What the f... So it's giving him a 404. Hey, can you hit the link that I pasted in my chat, or do you even see it? I'll paste it in Discord, hang on. There. I'm just curious if that downloads something for you or gives you a 404. So I swear to God, it works here. And I'm going to go check the server log. Because it's the same server that's hosting the Factorio game. I'm seeing a bunch of 200 responses. Meaning success. Mozilla 5, Macintosh, Intel, Mac OS. That got grabbed a minute ago. Oh, you're not getting a 404 then. Well. Okay, that's fucking magic. I have no idea how that works. If you're seeing a 404 error, but it downloaded anyway, those are two separate page requests. I didn't even see any errors, though. That's the funny part. Wait a minute. I do see the error. Client prematurely closed connection while sending response to client. Ah. So that's probably an SSL handshake problem. Goddamn certificates. Anyway, you got the mod, right? Alright, let me paste the link into voice chat here. Oops. Can you still hear me, Revna?
Yes.
Okay. You can be in multiple... Oh, no, there you are. Sorry.
Oh, thank fuck, we have an automated system.
And that's our Discord there, Flashiest. Oh, cool, you automated this. Excellent. I need to... Oops, I'm slacking.
Oh no, it's fine. Now we need to work on the electric production systems, which is going to take more time.
Yeah.
We've got to research it.
Well, mechanical refining's almost done. It just finished.
Indeed. Now we need... let's see.
Mr. LaForge, I want... Oh, you're in already? Shit. Hey, Flashiest.
He was in.
In the game?
No, in the Discord.
Oh. Don't you love how much I'm paying attention and how, you know... I'm just scatterbrained today. This is what I mean when I say I'm dragging.
Like, what happened?
Huh? I don't know. Maybe I just decompress from stress in a weird way. Whole bunch of
I
shit.
feel you on that.
Yeah. I told you about my stupid desktop being a retard this week, didn't I?
Yeah. It was comploding.
Yep. Fixed now. It's purring like a kitten, like nothing ever happened. It's like, that's right, just wait until you're not expecting it, and then I will melt again.
Hopefully not melt, because that could be a problem.
Yeah, especially since it's on my desk, not under it. I will melt, and I will transform your desk into a puddle of liquid metal goo.
Okay, I didn't realize your computer was gonna go fucking thermite level, because, man, I don't know what you have in your computer, but that's some impressive chemistry.
Yeah, I've played enough Factorio, I know how to rig it up.
Right?
Angel's petrol, or not petrol, chemistry.
There you go.
Okay, electric. Oh, right, you're running these burners for generation. Cool.
Until we have steam.
Wow, these really sip on fuel. They're not really...
We're
not using that much.
right, because we're only running the miners.
You know, it's wrong to run miners like this.
I mean, we're not in America, so...
That's right. Come get us, fucking immigration. We're on another planet. And we kicked off all the natives.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, if there are no other species, does that mean that we can still get away with all of this because we're the only people with laws? Or rather, our conception of laws?
Pretty much. There's really nobody here to stop us, so that's kind of the way it's always
EPA be
worked.
damned. Oh, I can't wait to have a proper assembly line. Oh my god.
It's the most exciting part of Factorio is getting past the first hump.
Yes. Once you have iron and copper on a production line, then it's like, man, everything else is easy street.
Let me pin some things to the chat here in my server.
How do you toggle the flashlight anyway?
You can?
Well, my flashlight's dead for some reason. I'll Google it.
Oh yeah, yours is dead. That's weird.
Oh, there we go. You want me to flash you?
Giggity.
It's semicolon.
Oh, no kidding. Ah, neat. It even makes
Kind
a
of
little...
pointless to turn it off.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's for ambience if you're taking screenshots or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Or to just irritate everybody.
Yeah, just turn it off, run up to somebody, and turn it back on. Or just flash it. Oh, baby, don't tease me with a good time. It's gonna cost so much shit to get this going.
Did we have anywhere we're putting the finished stone?
I'm literally just slapping it in this furnace. Just making stone brocks.
Okay. I'm gonna be useful. Wait a minute. What fuel are we using? Okay, just Omnite.
Omnite. Yeah, because we don't have coal yet.
Give me all of that.
I could just build a massive accumulators, just like stockpile this energy, but I mean, almost pointless.
Yeah, I'd say it's not worth it right now.
Yeah, I'd rather save it for the teching.
Uh-oh. Baron Von Generator's almost out of juice. I'll fix it.
Wait, is that its name?
It can be.
Oh. I don't see their names, huh? They used to have names.
The turbines?
Yeah.
I thought that was just, like, labs and train stations.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Burner Lab Bojangles.
That's cool.
Four Bojangles.
All the names they use, those are just early adopters, right? Or early supporters?
I have no idea.
Because if they're just putting in every username from everyone that owns the game prior to version 1, then technically we're in there.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh, that'd be amazing.
You want to know what's cool? You remember, I don't know if you saw this live stream I did for a game last year called Duskers.
I did not.
It's actually a really cool game. You run this, you occupy a starship in some universe where some unknown cataclysm has just wreaked havoc and destroyed pretty much everything. And you're a salvage ship. And you fly around, dock at different ships. You don't do the scavenging. You send drones, little Roombas, to go do your dirty work. And
little Roombas to deconstruct a ship.
yeah, and it's all it's top down. It looks like it's all vector graphics. And you can write scripts for the drones and do and it's got this really cool, like, retro looking interface. And the devs gave me a free copy of the game to do a review and to play it, and I did, and it was really fun, so I played it a lot. And I guess I got put on a mailing list of people they had sent early keys to, and they sent me an email saying, hey, since you helped out, we're going to put you in as an Easter egg. I'm like, no shit, well, cool. And they said, just write some little text blurb that'll appear when you type /Willfe in the game console, which you type commands regularly on the game console, so it's not like a hidden thing. But if you type /Willfe, you get this little log of an idiot named Willfe who had a bad time.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm an Easter egg in a game. Yay.
You're popular, man. You're gonna be a YouTube sensation.
No kidding. Any day
You're gonna
now,
be able to quit your day job and make millions of dollars sitting on your ass screaming.
Exactly. All I have to do is build up a viewership of millions of people, then randomly start screaming about Nazis and Jews to get attention, apologize profusely, never do it again, and boom, instant ad revenue.
Yup.
The PewDiePie.
Oh, don't forget, you have to say a lot of dick and fart jokes.
Oh, right, yeah. I gotta brush up on that.
Oh, God. It disgusts me how much PewDiePie did make. He doesn't make it anymore, but did make.
Well, he does. He still makes money.
Not as much as he did before, since he lost a lot of his viewer base.
Yeah. He probably got sick of the constant screaming. He's probably more enjoying himself now.
No, it was because of some, like, fiasco he did or was involved in, and then, like, I don't know, half of his viewership left.
Yeah, it's because he said some moderately offensive things, and people are pussies and get butthurt about, oh god, that's so offensive, I'm not listening to you anymore.
Yeah.
Like, really, you're gonna be that petty about something like that?
I mean, I'm glad. Someone should not make millions of dollars just basically screaming with other people watching you play video games. I mean, damn, that's really messed up. No, you don't get a job doing something productive with society. You don't like actually do something with your time. No. Just play video games and scream at stuff.
You know what I think might be interesting to do? I could be ignorant and maybe someone else is already doing this, but I think it'd be neat to do a live stream, not of gaming, but of development. Like, here's some task I'm going to set out to do today, and you can, have a stream of people watching a programmer put something together that does something useful.
Ordinarily, I'd say yes, but I mean, that's pretty much been done in a different sense, so...
How so?
I mean, I've watched a lot of build videos because there are projects that I want to do, but I need, like, a blueprint. And blueprints are hard to find, but when people stream it and or YouTube it, you get a clear idea of their blueprint. So, it's been done. Like, I don't know about programming side,
Yeah.
but I know a lot of construction stuff that I've looked at.
Oh, yeah.
It's been done.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff like that in construction. Yay! Flashiest has joined. Welcome, good sir.
Whoops, mispronounced that, but...
We've made a great impression on the poor guy. It's just getting better.
And he's pink, even better.
Okay, right. I'm supposed to be running this. You're creating more crushed rock than I can use it. Wait a minute. Making it so fast I can't use it all.
I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of the notion since,
I
we're
know.
peasant level production. I mean, I am trying my damnedest to get this electric stuff going. Hold on, what else do we need? Because we need a lab. We need...
It's electric!
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that song, but it sounds nice.
It's disco. Old 70s era disco.
Oh, baby.
Classic shit, man.
We need the logistics. We need fluid handling. There's like a lot of shit we need, but it's gonna cost so damn much. Ugh.
There are only two things that really bother me about Discord. The first is how unprofessional and cheesy the UI is. Like, when you try to pin or unpin something, the button to unpin it literally says, yes, remove this, okay, thanks, bye.
But it's hip.
It's like, that's so retarded. And there's a bunch
But
of
it's
other...
hip.
Yeah, well, fuck hipsters. There's another place like that in the options. That's just cheesy. And the other more obvious issue is that it's not self-hosted, and you can't self-host it. So,
What row?
I mean, that means it's a great product, but you can't use it in a private corporate environment where you can't use other people's stuff or equipment because you're doing, like, confidential or classified stuff. And plus you have the added problem of if the Discord admins decide they don't like you, you're out.
Yeah. What?
I don't know. I'm one of those annoying people that thinks it's a mistake to ban so-called Nazis and racists from different platforms. It doesn't get rid of the ideas.
I'm more concerned by what do you mean by Nazis?
Well, today a Nazi is anybody who didn't vote for Yas Queen Hillary. Or
I haven't heard that one, but Yas Queen, yes.
You know how the standard goes.
Right, because I do actually have a problem with real Nazis, the real Nazis, but you know, hey.
Sure, but
who knows history?
I don't think it's right to deny them a voice. Think of the Westboro
Not
Baptist.
voice, but action.
Oh, sure, but again, I don't think banning people like that off a social media platform does any good, and I think it's just childish. Like your ideas are so weak, your position's so frail that the only way to, in your mind, to counteract something horrible like a Nazi is to banish him. It's like, no. We know what the Nazis did. We know how awful it was. It is trivial to refute their idiot arguments. And that deserves to be done in public. They need to have that done to them. You never get rid of a bad idea without engaging it. And it's just disingenuous, anyway. I know why people want to censor them. It's because, they're evil and they're horrible. I just want them gone. But it's always a slippery slope.
Well, we're seeing that now because a lot of genuine media is being censored now.
Yep. And it's awful. I think, what is it, Twitter's... Yeah, it was Twitter. The guy that owns it, Jack Dorsey or whatever his name is, had the nerve to say today that they're not... Well, first he said, we're not politically biased. And then a bit later he admitted, yeah, we have a liberal bias in how they decide whether to ban people or not.
Isn't it amazing?
Like, wow, at least you admit it.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, hopefully this works and I don't get feedback and I can't. For some reason, the actual headphones aren't working, so.
Okay. It's a little faint, but I think I can fix that.
Oh, I can fix that too.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Oh, Senpai. Oh.
Then we got this freak.
Alright, how about now?
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Senpai, notice me.
I think that might be the best response.
Senpai, notice me.
I've been around long enough in this channel that I'm used to all this at this point.
Oh, in that case,
Senpai, oh, it is so big. Oh, breathe me, Senpai.
We've just come to get used to it over time.
it's okay because I myself can be a Japanese anime.
Oh, Senpai, it is so big.
Oh, it will love it.
Oh, but it won't.
Shameful display. You dishonor family.
Yeah, I could totally do it, and then I would feel terrible on the inside, but yet not. think we're actually like outproducing what the furnaces can handle. That's like amazing. That's the first step. Yay.
Saturation.
I mean, crap. It feels like it's... Well, it does take forever to get started, but yeah. I remember, like, on your last server, it was so amazing because I just literally branched off from the main place and I was focusing only on fluids. And then by the time I actually came back, like, one of your other's viewers had, like, molested my station, but yet by the same token, it increased productivity.
Yeah.
And everybody was just like, what the, where's all this oil and plastic and fuel and shit coming from? And then people would go down there and be like, oh, it's a whole nother fucking complex.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I forget how many players we had on that. There were like 5 or 6.
No, it was more than that. It was like 9 to 11.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah.
We did get a lot of stuff done quick. I guess, yeah, there had to have been more people.
There was the one guy who kept screwing everything else up, but he fixed it.
Yeah.
Forget who that was, because we had a lot of arguments with him. You, Winters, Core, one other guy who I forget, and then whoever was logging on afterwards. So that was about 3 or so people.
Oh, that's Doug's Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fun. He's the one I think we locked horns with a few times at the start.
Yeah, because he kept breaking your machines.
Yeah, but it worked out. He was a pretty good builder, too.
Oh yeah, he fixed my facility, so there's that. It made me laugh just seeing like all the plastic I was making. This is like stupid. Actually, that being said, I think batteries require plastic, even though in real life they don't. But you know, hey, hashtag just girly things.
Wait, they don't use plastic in batteries? I thought there was...
That's the casing.
Oh.
But you can have different casings for batteries. The main thing in a battery is depending on the chemistry of it. If you're going with a standard lead, so it's lead and I think it's hydrochloric acid and lead, but I'm not sure on that. I know it's an acid, but I don't remember what kind specifically.
Battery acid.
There you go. Just label it battery acid. Even though it's the same thing. I want to buy like 4 large lithium batteries for my house. In real life, I mean.
Yeah. We've had our eye on this. I don't know if it's a meme or not, but Tesla makes these roof
Yes,
tiles.
that's. Oh, you mean the roof solar panel?
Yeah, they have a roof solar panel that just replaces all the shingles on your roof with solar cells. And supposedly they're even HOA compliant because they look like real shingles. And then you combine that with a couple of those batteries they make for houses. And then suddenly you're off the grid, or at least not dependent on grid energy.
Right. But then the next question becomes is how cost prohibitive are those shingles? Because in my mind I'm thinking those shingles are premium, so you're not gonna really make any money back.
The roof is like $30K, I think. On a house our size anyway. We've got 20 or $30K, and then the battery, I think each one is $4,000.
Oh god, no! The batteries themselves are like 6,000 a piece.
Okay. And I forget if...
I've been looking at them too.
Okay. And I forget if they sized our house for 1 or 2 batteries.
Always oversized. Always oversized.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. So
Like,
yeah,
what's-
$30,000 to $40,000 to do that, and then you don't have an electric bill anymore. But yeah, you got finance charges on the money you borrowed to build the thing.
Well, I mean, if anything, you're gonna be like not concerned with a fucking what is it? Your monthly bill? Well, not monthly bill. If the power goes out, there we go. You're not gonna be concerned if the power goes out.
True.
But here's why I asked. So, what's the square footage on your house?
1,500.
Okay. So, what size AC do you have? Do you know?
God, we just installed it last year.
I'm going to assume a 3-ton.
Yeah, no bigger than that.
Okay. And how many refrigerators do you have?
One.
Well, I ask because sometimes you have beer coolers and stuff. I do. I mean, hey, it counts because that stuff eats up your wattage.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else eats up a lot of power. Computers, obvious, but like, do you have any any extra powered stuff other than your computer, refrigerator? I know washer and dryer, but anything else that might eat up a lot of energy?
Nope. We have all LED lighting. Just have one refrigerator. We have all electric appliances. There's no gas, but nothing really major, no.
Okay. So I think that means that technically 2 would be your mediocre, I think. There's a wattage calculator where you can slap in all the stuff you own and it'll estimate. But for you, I would recommend 3 because that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And the only reason I say that is, and I'm not trying to make you go broke because I equally would be like, oh, cheap is the new. But if you, because the thing is if you undersize, then inevitably you're going to be back on the grid because, you know, especially my computer, I can only imagine what your computer runs at. Good God, with a fucking server computer. But I know mine is like stupidly watted, so I would require a lot of power. And that's not even including if you have all those appliances running. Because that's the thing. Most of the time when they do those calculations, they're assuming only some of it's running.
Oh,
so 2 would cover you for some of the appliances. If you decided to go ham and like you had to run the washer and dryer, and you had to run the dishwasher, and you still had the refrigerator running, and you had the AC, and I mean, it adds up fast.
Yeah.
So oversizing is always better on something like that. Are you also going to do like a windmill?
Windmill? You mean in the house?
No, on the roof.
No, we're in the city.
You can still do one on your roof.
I doubt that would go over well with our HOA.
Why?
It's an HOA. I assume they'd be cocks.
Not necessarily, because they make some nice ones. I mean, the one I've seen is it screws into like the top of your house, like where it A-frames. It'll screw into the top of it, and it'll just be like one windmill. It'll produce like not a lot of power, but the reason I suggest it, because I'm going to do it, is that on cloudy days, at least you're still producing.
Just FYI, my server is currently consuming 225 watts. Its average over the last day has been 187.
Okay.
My server is cool, and it knows things about itself.
It is going to become self-reliant soon. Yeah, I wish I had an amazing computer like that.
200
Anyway.
bucks, dude. 200 freaking
I don't
dollars.
wanna.
Oh, well. I can't help you with that part.
See? Yeah. I've got to save money for, like, all the renovations. So, I mean, hey. Probably $3,000 I have saved is going to go to one bathroom. So, I mean...
Jesus. Are you going to finance any of that, or is it all just cash?
Cash.
Wow.
That's why. I mean, renovating houses is, like, kitchens and bathrooms are the most expensive on renovations.
Well, yeah, because there's plumbing involved.
Well, actually, it's just the flooring, tile, and so forth, so...
How much does it
Not so
cost
much
to get tile put in on a floor in, say, like a 15 by 15 bedroom?
Hold on. I got. First, I gotta do some math. So that's 225 square feet. Okay. Well, now the question becomes, what kind of tile?
It needs to be cat proof. So, needs to be able to tolerate being pissed on.
Okay, well, that literally is like That's like you're going, okay, I need the perfect grass for this application. And I literally just open barn doors to the back of a field, and I'm like, choose your grass. It's like, your options are literally limitless. So,
Okay, so middle of the road.
do you want actual tile, or do you want, like, faux wood, or do you want...
Yeah, that faux wood stuff is fine.
Because that's... I don't know if that's... I know it's cheaper than tile, but I don't know how well it holds up to liquids. I mean, if you let the liquids sit for weeks on end, is what I'm saying.
Right, and that's the risk if you don't catch it.
Right. So, I guess you could do just tile, but as far as the cheapest tile, that I'm not sure. Was there going to be a lot of weight on this tile?
Just my fat ass.
Well, I was meaning, like, heavy furniture, but...
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was going to say, I mean, you could go marble if you wanted to go really fancy, but marble breaks really easily.
No.
We had that at the old house, and Jesus, whenever we try to wheel stuff out on a dolly, if you weren't careful, it would crack the damn tile.
Ugh.
It really, I mean, because tile is so ranging on price, you really have to determine what you and the wife like for tile, and that would determine your price.
Got it.
Because labor
Varies
is
by
more
tile.
dependent on the company.
And it also probably varies on the based on the material you want to put down because it's got different installation requirements.
Well, tile's tile, really, so...
Oh.
As long as it's basic tile, all they gotta do is lay down that sticky stuff and then grout it.
God, I keep right-clicking instead of left. That's dangerous if I hold it down.
Yes, you'll please don't break our budding factory.
If you didn't want that risk, you shouldn't have started building on the Willfe factory floor.
It's nice to know now the representation of you owning a factory is literally you just exit your office and you're like, nice work, Gary. And he's like, thanks, boss. And you just touch something and the whole machine just explodes.
Yep, like, you did a great job there. Here's this pickaxe. What do you think of this, Bob? I just built that, and you did a fine job with that. Here it is. It fits in my hand somehow now.
By the way, you're paid by the hour, so get to work building a new one.
Not using this fifth machine for anything yet?
Not yet.
I think Flashiest Line might actually get a promotion to clipboard holder.
I feel like I'm just I'm the grunt. It's like, hey, you go produce everything.
Okay, boss.
Oh, god damn it, I picked up more. There's no end of this stupid rock.
I'm sorry, boss. There's gonna be more for you, boss.
Yeah, you know what there's gonna be? I'm gonna build another... Wait a minute. Damn it! Oh, wait, I can get iron. Where's all the iron going? That's not cool.
I'm eating it.
Damn you.
Hey, I'm teching. Teching is important.
Yoink. There, that's all I needed.
I guess see, I don't want to build an assembly line yet, but
Why not? Building
we
is
don't have-
free in this game.
well, I'm just thinking on like costs for materials.
Oh.
If we have more electric, then there's less materials for burning and less conveyors and less weird shit. Because we have the electric ore crusher. What else do we need for it? Do we have the electric? We do not have the electric Omni tractor. Okay, we need to get that too.
Double the building.
Uh-oh. I sense something Something ominous.
Hey, Nathan. How's it going?
Oh, balls. It's gonna... Oh. Okay. Well, we need that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and switch gears here.
Need what? Oh.
As soon as we get the electric Omni tractor, then I can start with the automation, so we need to do that.
Ah.
So how'd that watering, or cat watering plant thing go?
Oh, it works okay. There's a tiny bit of a leak at the connector on the actual waterer. Can't get that fucking Teflon tape around the thread because it's indented a little bit.
You know there's spray sealant, right?
I was hoping you'd say that. What exactly do I need to go look for and ask the nice Home Depot gentleman for?
Okay. Well, I'm thinking because they have it in sections. So, I'm pretty sure there is going to be a food grade, because that's probably what you're going to want.
Yeah.
Basically a food grade spray sealant is the only thing I can think of, just the simplest thing. It should come in a spray can. If not, then you can see about getting caulk or caulk,
Right.
some people call it. There should be a food grade. If there isn't, you may need to order it, and I don't think that would... I mean, how soon do you leave for your vacation?
3 weeks.
Oh, you got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need that.
Okay, so just a food grade spray sealant?
Yeah. Now, they have some that are foam, and they have some that are just regular, like caulk.
Okay.
So, the foam, be very careful. As soon as you spray that stuff, it's going to expand.
Yeah.
So, if you put a whole gob of it in there at the start, it'll literally expand and make a snake creation coming out onto your bathtub.
Does the stuff ever come off?
Yeah. It just peels off.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's really sticky, though, so it is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but... I've messed with that shit a lot. God, I had to use all that stuff whenever we were renovating a buddy of mine's garage. Oh my God. It was so bad because we had to lift up... I forget why we had to lift up the garage doors. Oh, because I was cutting the springs, that's why. Lifted it up and cut the springs, dropped the garage. Oh my God. You forget how heavy a garage door is whenever you cut those springs, let me tell you.
Well, yeah, because you're used to the spring holding all the weight.
Yes. So once you cut those, it's literally a 600-pound dead drop.
Fuck.
Luckily, we weren't holding it, and it was close to the ground, so once it was cut, it was like, boom. But yeah, we spray sealed that. Basically, he was renovating the garage to be an interior room, and then he also wanted me to build a fake wall in front of the garage doors and bolt in safes into the wall. So it was a fun project.
What was he hiding in there? Nazi art?
Actually, he had a World War II trophy. It was a officer's katana.
Wow.
I was like, holy shit, dude.
Well, that certainly justifies the safe.
Right. Well, he had like a whole bunch of other stuff that was expensive, but he wanted, because he bought the cheap safes, but he didn't want them to be able to be removed.
No,
I mean, a small cheap safe, I mean, you can pick it up and move it, but if it's bolted to the wall, he can't. Whoever's coming in can't exactly do that. So
yeah, not quickly.
Oh, it'd take them a while, but I mean, they'd still get it if they were that motivated. But they'd have to rip out the wall. But yeah, yeah, he